Hey folks, welcome to the channel, and in this case, sad news. This Ukrainian man about to be a father, wife was 7 months pregnant, dies in Buenos Aires, in Argentina, Lanús. That's the southern part of the suburbs of Buenos Aires, where I'm from. It's Partido de Lanús, Loma de Zamora, basically my area, and always the same thing. Little things that most people from civilized parts of the world don't even think of end up costing a man's life. What is it that he did? He just did not know the level of violence of the place in which he was living in. He thought, I'm Ukrainian. I'm used to shit going wrong. What could possibly go wrong in Lanús? Well, Lanús is a fucking dangerous place. And he thought that, he would be fine. He didn't do anything. I mean, here's a video. Just check this out. So here's a man. Sits down. This is a place I know very well because my grandparents used to live in this place. So I visited. I know how dangerous it is. You know who you see at night once the sun goes down? Basically, you don't see anyone on the streets ever in Lanús. People are usually walking pretty fast. It used to be different. It used to be that you saw people sitting on the sidewalk, talking with the neighbors, drinking mate. It hasn't been that way for decades now. Now people just go about their business very quickly and you go indoors at night because it is damn dangerous. Why? Well, he thought, I'll sit here, talk with my friend, a couple stray dogs or their own, who knows. Right, he's there at night, sitting in the sidewalk. Right, he's here, all of a sudden, motorcycle. What is it that I've told all of you regarding motorcycles? In my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse, as well as Street Survival Skills, there's a page dedicated to when you see a motorcycle, you're about to get robbed. When you see two motorcycles, you better start shooting or running, whatever you want, but don't stay there because they will get you. So two motorcycles, look how fast they move. It's just a few seconds, really. They stop. Hey. Now his friend, he went away. This is a neighbor of his. He took off. Now our Ukrainian dude here says he was Russian. Anyway, he just, what is this? What is it? This is Buenos Aires. This is Argentina. This is what happens. You are just minding your own business and a couple of guys in motorcycles jump and come after you, right? Maybe he didn't understand. Maybe they thought he was fighting back. He was resisting. Shoot him once, shot in the chest. They take off, and that's all. That's all there is. Guy goes down, and that's that. It is fucking terrible. It is terrible because, how could you possibly expect this to happen? Well, if you are from this place, you know this is what happens. So all of the neighbors that live there maybe for years and years, they're not sitting on the sidewalk. They know that's dangerous. And then you have the neighbor which is a local guy. But he's the one that will tell you, Fernando is exaggerating. He's just trying to sell you a book. He's just lying about how dangerous all of this is. That's what those guys will tell you. Now, I will... he did get out of the way. So his survival instinct was spot on. He's not lying there dead on the ground, right? So the neighbor, he did the right thing. As soon as he saw those motorcycles, he just got out. He didn't run. He didn't do anything spectacular. He just got off the X. He went out of the X, got away, and they got the poor Ukrainian guy. The poor Ukrainian guy did not know what was happening. The neighbor did, right? Now, a good neighbor would have told you, you know what, we're not supposed to be sitting here. Why? Because it's dangerous. Oh, I'm from Ukraine or Russia or whatever the hell it is. Nothing's going to be happening to us. Yes, you just think you know. This is like Nemo. Finding Nemo when the father tells Nemo, you think you can do things, but you can't. Well, this is the same thing. You think you know what you're dealing with, but you don't. You don't know how dangerous this place is. So personally, I would have told the guy, you know what? Let's go grab a cup of coffee or beer or water or whatever the hell it is back in my place. Let's go to my home. We can chat there all you want all day long. That's, Argentines love doing this. We love chatting with our friends and so on. It's fantastic. But we're not doing this on the sidewalk because it's stupid. You don't do this in the sidewalk in Lanús. You don't do this in the sidewalk of most of the neighborhoods of Buenos Aires. Maybe in some far distant little town or people, sure. Maybe locals in some little place somewhere do that still, but not in the suburbs of Buenos Aires. It is just not safe, right? And here it is. This is, this is the difference between those that survive and those that don't. Those that survive would have never been there in the first place. The guy that did survive got away from this place immediately. As soon as he saw what was happening, he just took off, right? As soon as he saw those motorcycles, they're not even out. He's already running. Well, I'm out of here. Hey, you, what? Four guys in motorcycles took, what could they have possibly, some kind of programmer, apparently this guy, a programmer that had left, and a lot of people from Russia, from Ukraine, from both places have left, and many of them have ended up in Argentina, especially lots of Russians, because Argentina up until recently was a lot more left-leaning, left-wing, so they were very much siding with Russia and offering citizenship for Russians that, just would not have citizenship anywhere else. Well, they would go to Russia, to Argentina. Now with a new government, things are changing, but up until recently, but there you go. A man, his wife, 7-month pregnant, never will meet the father because of this bullshit. Anyway, guys, just the way it is. The little details, the things that matter when you're facing this kind of threat level, which is not normal, not in the United States, not in Europe, not even in Russia, not even in Ukraine. See you on our next video. Take care.